Hi, Redeemer. Welcome to this week's FAQ. Today, I'm going to just basically answer the question, what's the deal with the finance team? In other words, who are they and what do they do? So Redeemer has a team of people called the finance team that works in conjunction with the pastoral team to basically oversee, advise, and manage the finances at Redeemer. So current members, so there's been some turnover recently. So Adam Landis has been on the finance team for a while, and he's stepped down. And Grayson Deering has been on the finance team for a while, and he stepped down. And so we have some new members. So let me just go through the members and current lineup, and tell you what they do. So I'm on the finance team, and I kind of lead the team, set the agenda, and act as a liaison between the finance team and the pastoral team. Kelly Wacker in Cedar Rapids is our treasurer. And that means that she basically spends the money, produces the reports, manages all the reports on Quicken, and then produces those reports. So she's writing checks. She's really doing the bulk of the input and labor on the finance team, right? And then Greg Sharp is our clerk. So the clerk is the person who basically manages the income. If the treasurer is managing the expenses and the spending, Greg is managing the income. And that means he's tracking that. He's the one that provides those giving reports at the end of the year of how much is given. He's the one that knows, right, who has given and how much, and manages that portion of it. And then he also has an assistant clerk. And currently, that is a new member, J.J. Breen in Cedar Rapids. So he's replacing Grayson in that role. So that person comes alongside Greg and really manages the online portion of the giving. A lot of our giving is online, and so he's managing that, providing that input to Greg. And then together they comprise basically the clerk role. And then, let's see, that's me. Okay, now right now what I'm actually doing is I'm going to be recruiting another role, and I'm looking to get that in Cedar Falls. Historically, our finance team has always been Cedar Rapids, and it's just because that's where it began, and we met in person. It was easy to do that, but now we meet online, so it's just a great opportunity. So I've got a couple people of mine in Cedar Falls that I've been praying about and talking to, and coming on and joining the finance team. And that role is more of an advisory role, not really having an execution role like the treasurer or the clerk, but just having kind of a neutral set of eyes that's not involved in those implementation roles to provide oversight, counsel, and that kind of thing. So that's the team. And then we do different things like build the budget every year, manage it throughout the year, set and review policy and that kind of thing. We meet monthly to review reports and just track the status of how things are going. So the main goal there is to basically just be good stewards, that God has entrusted Redeemer Church with, a lot of money. Our total budget over both campuses is about $400,000. And so we want to be above board with that, with how that's spent. And so the pastoral team, right, sets the budget to a great extent by decisions that we make about hiring and, buying buildings and things like that. And the finance team advises and guides us in that as well, and then helps execute and manage that. So if you have questions about that, finance policy or anything else, let me know. I'll be glad to share docs or sit with you and talk. So God bless you. See you soon.